It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today it'll be conquest baseball between the Athletics and the Rockies. Kansas City will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way.
Hamilton.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. One strike offering now to Hamilton. This pitch is popped up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. At the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first in time, one away. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Gwynn over to his left. 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Scorched to third. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. And he's safe. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Missed with a breaking ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Jacoby Jones the next. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tony
First pitch of the
Gwynn.
at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely. At the plate, Richie Ashburn trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval.
Catcher, Pablo Sandoval.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away. Danny Santana will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Into the box now, D. Gordon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is off the glove of Iannetta. It gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here's the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Houston Street, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Gausman.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Settling in now, Chris Iannetta. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Street is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard. Gerardo Parra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Street's ready. First pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Parra on second. Blackmon at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Chris Russin, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Desmond on the move. 1 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dahl racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jacoby Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. On the fastball to start the at-bat from Hoffman as he takes charge 0-1. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Pause, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. David Dahl becomes out number 2 this inning. Arenado is off at first with 2 away. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. Arenado rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Ashburn. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Tony Gwynn as we begin the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Dahl, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting,
So
second
striding forward now, Richie Ashburn. He singled his last time up. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Goodness. 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Iannetta gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Ashburn is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Looped out toward third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
Number 56 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 56.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sandoval leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one runs in on him as he... Number 56 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 56.
Ready now, Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Catcher.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Number 1 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style. For the Rockies this afternoon, the big contribution came from this man, Ian Desmond. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player. Going to be an interest with Merrifield next to hit. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Paulo Orlando. To first. Utley is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit out towards second. Ashburn loves it. Throw to first in. Here's Neil Walker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletic.
First delivery to him on the way.
Walker.
Popped him up. In comes Orlando. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Digging in now, Chase Utley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Walker at second. Utley is over at first with one away. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Orlando. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. Striding in, Richie Ashburn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. He's set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bonifacio is going to have room. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Sandoval.
Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting eighth.
Now to the plate, number 56. Will take his first hacks here. Soft liner to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Soler, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Neil Walker. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. Soler is there, and they breeze through this half inning. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Number 56.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Now at the plate, Chase Utley. He reached on a single in his first truck. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Orlando is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Smoke toward the hole. Merrifield picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time. With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gordon ranging back. That gets down, and the Royals' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. Merrifield takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting, catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Tony Gwynn.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Ashburn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting,
Into the box, number 56. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Mondesi shading to his right. No trouble with this one. And leading off the inning, number 66, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sent on the ground out to second. Ashburn moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup. And
here's D. Gordon now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
left fielder,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Neil Walker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Neil Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Merrifield brings it in. The second for 1. On to first, and it's in time to get Walker as well. It's a double play.
Number 25.
Stepping into the box, Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line towards center field. Orlando is there, and it's a 3. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
Third baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 56.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
The batter, number 15, second base.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Torres brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Chase Utley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Tony Gwynn, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Soler is right there as he takes it for the second out. In now, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Richie Ashburn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Orlando. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. Tim Hill takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Cuthbert gloves it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? Leading off the inning, Paulo Orlando. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2-0 now. A 2-1 count for Paulo Orlando. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Orlando's on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hamilton. 2 down. Digging in now for Kansas City, number 66. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Stepping in, number 56. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, number 56.
From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready once again, Chase Utley, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Orlando is there, and he puts this one away. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Gordon going back. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon has a play. 1 out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ramon Torres will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46. Ramon Torres.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brian Flynn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Billy Hamilton will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And it's fouled away.
Billy Hamilton.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. Cuthbert fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding in, Tony Gwynn is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Stepping into the box, Richie Ashburn. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted in the air to center. Hamilton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In is Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. The throw home. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. There seemed to be... And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, they sent him out there to try to finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little bit of help from his friend.